All right. Okay. Okay. Are we all Are we all ready? Are we all here?
Yes. Aegis is here.
Maybe.
I know Lenara's here. And
Unfortunately,
Edward...
Aegis had to dismiss Cerberus for the time being.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. All right. So, you guys are here now in Jasmine Town. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I believe last time. Hold on a moment. Let me get the music for this. I believe last time. I believe that's a bit too jaunty for my liking. Last time, a lot of shenanigans took place. You guys were spending time at an inn whose name escapes me because I am not bothering to look it up at this moment. You guys... Oh god, why is this happening? You guys finally leave the inn after catching the thieves who took a lot of your items away in the middle of the night.
Wasn't there the inn over here? We had a travel where we almost lost one of the horses. I caught the horse, and then we moved into Jasmine Town.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. But you already covered it for me. You guys encountered a whole bunch of stampeding elephants. You managed You managed to stop the elephants. And you are now leading them back towards Jasmine Town. The horses got scared at one point, and Lenara did a heroic thing, or a badass thing, whichever you want to call it. Got him back herself, and now you guys have made it to Jasmine Town, where you see that, there's a circus around here. But you don't see any people.
I think I was still riding an elephant.
Yep.
It's a bit unnerving. I don't see many burial sites considering the fact that there seems to be nobody around here. Sorry. He just had something caught in his throat. I would like to perceive around me as we're approaching further into the town, if that is okay.
Sure. You can do that. Just hold on a moment. I just need to find something.
Just let me know when.
Okay. I guess this is the best we're gonna get. What are you doing?
I would like to perceive around me and kind of figure out where everyone might have gone.
Okay. Roll a perception.
19.
Okay, 19. You can see that there definitely was like it's not actually something you see, it's something that you hear. You hear a giant group of people more towards
The circus tents?
okay. Yeah, the circus tents. You're hearing a lot of commotion towards the circus tents.
Prior to that, Boo, Back as Aegis. It sounds like most of the people seem to have gone into the weirdly colored tent over there. It hurts my eyes staring at it. As he's glaring at the tent itself.
Yes, what you see in the distance is a classic red and white tent with a bunch of other colorful tents surrounding it. You got some pinks, got some maybe a little bit of greens, some blues, yellow.
It's sickening. Do you think the elephants come from there?
With that perception, you can... Actually, no. This will be more of an investigation.
Yeah, Aegis is asking anyone else if they might know if the elephants came from this area. So I'm pushing investigation off of Aegis to someone else.
Bird is busy petting the elephant and muttering soothing words to it.
Well, they either came from there or we've got a very long distance bunch of elephants. Worst we can do is, go and ask them.
Yeah, worst that could happen is they tell us no. What are your thoughts, Azure? Alright, but if we see someone with a white face mask, well, not face mask, but with white paint, Lilnara, you're talking to them. For one, I don't trust bird noises. I don't trust bird noises over there to make a coherent argument as to asking, and I'm more than likely to scare the fuck out of them. I asked, and they already.
Offended expression at you. It's kind of hard to tell with the beak, but he is a little offended at the racism.
You know I'm right. He shouts at bird noises.
Bird croaks out. Fuck you.
All right, we will approach the tent with all the elephants in tow.
And his name is Bird Car Alarm Noises. Thank you. Or rather, bird.
Well, Aegis promptly calls bird noises. Well, it's because he doesn't know what a car alarm is, so he can't repeat that.
It's the sound the car alarm makes. No, he doesn't know. He probably thinks it's a weird bird song.
Which is interesting because there are no cars. Anyway.
Thank you.
So, you guys head towards the tent. The elephants follow. They seem to be pretty calm now. It's just like, in fact, you could have sworn some of them even like recognize the tent. They're like, oh shit, yeah, over here. And they start heading towards that place. As you make it to the entrance, you see big lettering, and this big lettering says Bobinski's Big Circus.
Well, Bird wouldn't say anything. He needs someone to say it out loud first.
Bobinski. And the elephants have already started walking away towards their tent, right?
Well, they start walking around. They start walking towards the big house tent as if they're like, oh yeah, that place. They don't seem to be like, I don't want to be near this place, you know? And it's just like, they're drawn to it.
Well, the elephants don't
You
look
see that
uncomfortable,
there
so that's
is
good.
a ticket booth. And, you don't see anyone in the ticket booth, given that there's a black cloth in front. And, but you hear a voice go, "How many?"
Four.
Elephants.
You really just want Georgie and the rest to join us.
7 then.
Okay. At hearing at the number 7, you see there's a tap. 7 silver pieces.
He just begins to look into his little pouch. It just kind of jostles the coin around. Fuck, I don't have 7 silver pieces.
Georgie comes up and he goes, I gotta get back into the Georgie voice. God, what the fuck was his voice again?
Essential.
Hello, I am
short
Georgie.
stack.
Hello, I am Georgie. Okay, there we go. Georgie comes up and he goes, it's okay, my friends. I will take care of this. And he puts down 7 silver.
Good, because I think I only have 1 copper piece.
And as quickly as that 7 silver went down on that into like the little went on like the counter, that's what it's called. A hand comes out, grabs it, and then proceeds to give you 7 tickets. Enjoy!
Thanks.
Okay, you all now can mark in your inventory 7 tickets to Bobinski's Big Circus show.
Wait. He gave us 49 tickets then?
No, I gave you 7 tickets. 1 each
Oh.
Okay.
for Bobinski's Big Circus.
I'm already inside.
You go inside. Okay, you are now inside this big wait, are you inside the did you make your way inside the circus tent or inside like the general area?
I totally ignored the ticket seller because they were so far down and I was on top of an elephant and I just plowed the elephant straight into the tent.
Okay. Which tent?
The big one.
Okay. Just give me a moment here. Okay. As you make your way in to the tent, there is darkness and a hush. Before the lights come on, and you hear... Let me just find the thing that I need to find here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce our parade of elephants, run by a bird.
It is just bird.
So,
Future
That's-
reference, Mocha. Warning ahead of time.
oh, you didn't expect that?
I got caught off guard and almost got.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Alright. As you enter in, the whole line of elephants enter into the tent, and you hear a crowd going, "Yeah! Woo! Yeah!" As the elephants go do their own thing. You see that there are a couple of people in the center ring as you enter in. One of them being a ringmaster looking fellow of sorts, wearing an interesting looking white mask with what looks to be a doll that he is holding to his side. He might be like not only like a ringmaster, but like it looks like to be just like one of those. He just has a doll next to him that he's holding, and you also see this this other figure wearing a devil's mask with red hair. Motioning towards the elephants, and the elephants seem to be following this guy's lead. And you are now, like, I guess, part of the act.
What did Bird get himself into now?
You hear everyone from outside the tent. You hear a giant uproar from the inside as Bird made his way in. It's not a bad uproar. It's like a lot of joy and laughter.
Yeah, he just is pinching the bridge of his nose. Okay. Should we go inside? Well, we got the tickets.
Something feels off about this, but I suppose.
You and me both get that feeling. At the very least, it's good to have that. Lenara! They just goes in after her as she's casting her 2 spells. Leaving Azure outside the tent alone.
Well, he's got Georgie and LSD and...
Yeah, I'm not alone here, Dan. Come on.
Alone.
Keep trying to get rid of the important characters, Dan. I see how it is.
I'm not. I do tend to forget them.
This is your side and follows after slowly. Not rushing like the ones before him.
Ooh, Lil Mara's doing special effects.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
I
me.
guess I should... I'm gonna stand on the elephant's back and whip out my robe of eyes. And so that they see the brilliant eyes of the robe.
Okay.
And, do a spin and a very fancy bow.
All right. People are eating it up, going, yeah! Just, I might as well describe, like, the interior of the tent as everyone is now making their way in. It looks like, the show has already started as you made your way inside. And when you guys, come in, a bunch of lights land on you, going, and a voice, saying, brace yourself, Dane.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like that we have a couple of latecomers. No worries, just find your seats. And it looks like we have a bit of a performer. As they notice Lenara coming in and doing the dancing lights and prestidigitation. You feel a lot of eyes on you because you guys came in late and you just came in and like the lights are now on you and they're like, no worries, we have a couple of seats right in the front row. Take a seat, enjoy the show. And watch as the let me find something here.
He just currently has his hat covering his eyes because he doesn't like the lights.
And watch as the great Sinbad shows off his beast-taming talent and menagerie of animals. Okay. Do you guys go and take a seat?
Aegis will look to Azure to see if he's doing the seat.
Azur's already in the seat. What are you talking about?
Aegis will
Georgie is
awkwardly
also
move to the seat.
Georgie is also in his seat, as well as Nerdu and Madame Elistine.
I'm gonna stay at the back because I'm acting as the light stage.
You're the techie. You're the stage
Yes.
tech. Awesome. And Bird is still on the elephant because he likes the elephant. He is trying to he's trying to lead the other elephants so that it looks like an orderly procession around the ring during the acts rather than just, elephants wandering because they'd lost track of them.
So let me get this straight, Lenara. You're coming in here and you're doing a bunch of special effects for these people already?
Fuck it,
Without
why
pay,
not?
right?
Why not? Okay.
Without pay.
So roll me a perception check, I guess? Yeah, you don't notice it. As you see a menagerie of animals, and you do see a menagerie of animals, not just the elephants, but you see tigers, a lion bigger than anything that you have ever seen, camels, horses doing tricks, animals that you've seen before and haven't seen before. Just, all at the beck and call of this, Sinbad. This man wearing a devil's mask with flaming red hair.
I just have the image because of that one. The Lenara's at the back, making sure that the stage lights are tracking the correct animals, at least via magic. And what she's actually doing is filing her nails, paying fuck all attention.
She's maintaining her spell, but she's not paying attention to anything else.
As Lenara, you feel a hand on your shoulder tap you.
Should turn around and look.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you work here?
Nope.
Take a seat.
If I do that, spells end.
That's perfectly fine, because I already got that covered. As you're looking, you see that there appears to be already a magic person doing something, and you coming in there to add your own stuff kind of threw them off. So they came down to tell you to, please, I already got this. If you want to participate in the show, maybe you'll be picked out to volunteer.
Lenara shrugs and would go to sit down, but she'd probably stealth and then try returning to the back.
Roll me a stealth.
It's only a 12.
Okay.
It's no Elydia level stealth.
No. You're found instantly again. And ushered back to your seat.
Small grumble, but she would go this time.
Yeah. By the same guy, by the way. And he's like, ma'am, please, let me do my job. If someone's doing it for free, then why the hell am I getting paid? Yeah. And now you take your seat. The circus act continues. As it's now followed. Dane?
Yeah?
Are you snoring?
No?
What was that? I thought I heard someone snoring.
Yeah, honest to
Trust
God,
me,
did it sound like you were snoring then, no?
It was like,
I was not.
that's
I'm
what we
sorry.
heard.
I was listening to everything going on. I didn't know my nose was making that noise. I'm sorry. I was enamored listening to the fucking not the conversation, but the mage who got pissed off with Lenara stealing the show for a bit, fucking him up, and having to come down while the whole menagerie of animals are coming out. I'm
Just
imagining it all.
daydreaming.
Okay. Alright. So, this show is a full house. You think that probably everyone in the town is here. Watching this seamless display of all these different animals working together in tandem before
I will be right back, guys.
before going off into the back, the elephants following, and and you hear let's give it up for our special guest, Bird. And Bird, you are taken off of the elephant from someone from above. The person who has taken you off appears to be a woman wearing a mask that is covered in roses, wearing a lilac tutu, really curly hair, and really curly reddish hair, as she seamlessly drops you into an empty seat before going off back into what's it called, like when the circus has like that upper section.
The rafters?
Yeah, the rafters. She's basically doing trapeze things.
And tight ropes and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's gonna sneak to check on the other animals because he didn't get to enjoy the animal show. He went to see the pretty animals.
If you try to get up to find the animals, I'm going to have you roll a stealth check. If you're sneaking in to look at the animals.
Yes. 17.
Okay. as you make it to the edge of the curtain of where the animals are going into, Bird, a really strong looking man stands in front of you and crosses his arms, and he goes, "Only for performers. Go sit."
Outrage squawks as he gestures to himself and then makes an elephant noise.
Only performers.
He gestures to himself again and makes an elephant noise.
You are surprise guest, not a performer.
He droops and then just goes back to his seat sadly.
With that whole squawking display, the lights were actually on you during that whole point, and the audience laughs as you have to walk away, and you hear "Aw, don't feel so bad. Don't worry, you'll see your animal friends soon. Right after the performance. Everyone is able to see the animals in all their glory who didn't get a good look at them."
Didn't get a good look at them. He goes and sits down.
Yep.
And he exchanges. He gives Lilmara a commiserating look, like, "I feel you."
Question, since we're in the audience stands now.
Mm-hmm.
How do the people look? Because it seems weird the elephants all just rampaged out of here, but the show went on like normal.
You can...
Before we got here, but yeah.
What are you looking for exactly? And how are you
Because
looking around?
He feels uneasy, just trying to see if like
He's checking the facial
something's wrong.
expressions.
Yeah, like looking at facial expressions. He's like, are
okay.
people in a trance or something?
I
or like,
think this would be a perception because you are looking around, and I think you're trying not to get caught staring.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a perception.
Okay. 16.
Okay. The people's eyes are really focused on the show. And hanging on every word of the ringmaster, who you assume is probably Bobinski. Or whatever a Bobinski is.
Okay.
You assume it's a name.
Aegis would like to get a
Like-
read on the...
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Go finish what you were saying. Like to get a read on...
He wants to get a read on the fucking white mask person, trying to read body language. Kind of see what the man, if there's anything
Make
behind
me
what
an
he's doing.
insight then, because I think you're trying to determine behavior here.
Yes, exactly.
So insight.
Dirt 20.
Okay, a dirt 20. From what you can tell, this is probably the ringmaster or the MC. And inciting him, it seems like whatever the big guy does, he's always communicating with the doll. Seems to be a ventriloquist act. In between this ventriloquist act, like in other shows, it seems like it's like a play off of like the dummy is the one that's calling all the shots, and you might get like a humorous boonk from like the other guy, from the bigger guy being like, "Mind your manners," type of deal.
I see. Well,
you do notice that the big guy is that the guy wearing the white mask is pretty stiff. Like either they're not used to doing this, or like maybe like Some way they might turn. Seems a little bit rigid, but you're not sure if that's just part of the act or something's
Aegis-
wrong.
All right then, Aegis, keeping his voice low and more or less waiting for when the crowd's going ooh and ah to help hide his voice, will lean towards Azure and Lenara as he soon says, "Can either of you detect magic?"
Moving on to the next part of the show, you hear Everyone, it is with great pleasure to show you the enchantress of the silks. Please put your hands together for Silk Dancer Hana, along with the other acrobats who will be to the rafters. So, let me just get something here. You hear the music start up. The lights go dim. And you see, coming down from the rafters, a woman wearing a lilac tutu with black frills, reddish brown curly hair, with a white mask that has a rose. Coming down and dancing with such fluid motion, almost hypnotic and sad. So what do you do?
Currently, Aegis is quietly discussing with Lenara and hopefully Azure about who can see magical auras, aka who knows the spell Detect Magic.
Okay.
Bird is doodling with chalk on the ground. He's using his foot to draw on the ground with chalk.
Madam LSD nods to you, Aegis, as she overhears, as she's sitting right next to you. And she goes, I sense many magics. Not only on us, but on everything here. Is it a magic show?
Do me a favor, Madam LSD. Look to the ringmaster and his doll. Tell me what you see.
It's kind of hard. Lenara is very bright.
Lenara, duck down, please.
Lenara blinds me, covered in a
just sort of
lot of
slouches
magic.
a little.
So I'm gonna roll a perception for her because it's at this point in the show that the MC Bobinski went into the shadows and disappeared. So she's gonna have to roll a perception to see if she can find him again.
Wait, Aegis would actually see that because he's been paying attention to him.
Oh, really? Yeah, you see him go into the shadows and into the back.
Aegis will wait to see what Madame Ellis would say before he would try to slip away from the audience.
Okay. So, just gonna see something here.
Bird will slip away as well with the chalk.
Leave the damn chalk behind.
He puts it back in his pocket and glares at you, but he does follow you.
Hey, Boo? What kind of bard are you again?
I have that written down somewhere. I am a bard of College of Whispers.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright. I was wondering if you could help me out with something, but no, you can't. Okay. I need everybody to do a wisdom save and throw.
Knew it!
Oh boy. Not my specialty.
My total specialty.
Apparently it is my specialty.
You got 15, 15, 21, and Lenara. With 13. Why disadvantage?
Because I was arguing if I should just have auto fail or whatever it is, but eh. Because she's in more of a like playful mood than normal.
Ah.
So she hasn't. I imagine she hasn't got her full mental guards up.
Okay.
Either way, the 13 was first, so even if, yeah.
Bird! You're the only
Yeah.
one who succeeds.
Fuck!
Oh my, that's not good.
Okay. So, at the end of her performance, as she disappears back into the darkness of the tent, you are all absolutely charmed by this woman. Like, absolutely, you're enthralled. You feel like, wow. You just idolize her at this current moment. Like, whoa. She had that much of an effect on you.
Forgot one thing to it. Mine's technically 16 because of an item I have. I don't know if it matters, but it's technically 16.
That actually does matter. So
Oh, really,
you do
really?
succeed, yes, because you made it up by 1.
Okay, yeah, this is the item just so you see it as well.
Yeah.
You just check my inventory.
I would, yeah, definitely check on the stuff that you have, because it was a 16 to succeed.
Oh, wow.
I'm double checking. I do not have anything that helps with that.
Thank you, Stone of Good Luck. Thank you.
Aegis will look towards where the lady is and will promptly say out loud for the party to hear, I wonder what she'd love to be wrapped in when she dies.
Wow, romantic.
That's it. What the fuck look like? What?
That's Aegis in a nutshell.
It doesn't mean you're not getting the look, though.
Bird is kind of used to it at this point. In fact, he sort of whacks you over the head.
Even Lenara
Are you for
raised
real?
her fucking eyebrow at that one.
Yeah, everyone turns towards you, Aegis. And Georgie's like, that's, is that supposed to be a compliment? And Neridu's like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. and Madam And Madam LSD goes, she was okay.
I mean, what's hilarious is the fact of Aegis is not paying any mind to them as he's looking in the general direction of the lady.
Yeah. Well,
Lenora, probably upon hearing LSD, is probably like going into micro details of what could be improved, just because. Yeah, and it's like could have done that like 2 seconds or 0.2 seconds faster.
2 seconds.
Oh, but you were
faster,
charmed.
God.
But you were charmed by her. Boo.
No, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't mean that Lenora can't be nitpicky.
You
and
thought.
She's just
Is it-
appreciating a
is
fellow
it-
performer.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was gonna be like, but okay, so she did. All right, just making that clear. She loved the performance. It's just like you're like you could have done that and would have made it so much better.
Yeah, it's you know when you like something and you're more nitpicky with it. She's like, well if she'd done that 0.2 seconds faster, she could have done that.
2 seconds
Yeah.
faster.
And Bird has been so focused on his drawing, he missed half the dance.
Yeah,
anyway,
I
which
think
is why he
that's
did
what
so.
saved you. I think that's what saved you from being charmed by this lady.
He was doodling a goat and an elephant, and he was just sad and focused on his poor animals.
But she was so graceful. Georgie says as he's completely enthralled. And Nerdu is like looking away like a little bit, just like, yeah, she was pretty good. And LSD, you have no idea, given the mask that she's wearing, whether or not if she was enthralled. You just have that comment. So, as you guys are discussing this, the next act is now going to be performed. Are you guys enjoying this? I'm enjoying this. I have no idea if you're enjoying this.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm having fun because, technically speaking, everyone gets to now hear some awkwardly morbid things from Aegis whenever he speaks.
Hold on.
Bird's gonna make another attempt to look at the animals.
Okay. Let me see here if I can find the thing that I want to find.
He may run into more people, more actors and performers backstage, but he's still gonna try.
You're gonna try and sneak it away? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh God, Nat 1 it's 11. Are you kidding me? Nat 1
I'm
11.
wandering on stage and a spotlight lands on me.
I just want to point out that so far we've tried 2 stealth attempts, and both of them have resulted in nat ones.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the music that I feel would be great for this.
Oh, I'm sorry, they didn't result in that one. It was nat 1 on perception.
Yeah,
So we had 2 nat 1s and nat 20.
it's a wide variety here.
The music you should play is the Solid Snake whenever you're detected.
Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. I actually do have that. So hold on a moment.
Oh, no.
Hold on, let me see if I can. No, that's not it.
No, that's not
I
it.
have to find it. I have to find it. I have to find it.
I know which one you're after,
yeah.
I believe it's in...
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
Bird, as you go to sneak it to backstage, the big guy again notices you.
Oh my God.
And he grabs you by the scruff of your neck and proceeds to walk you back to your seat and drops you back down, and he goes, "If you move from your seat again, I break you."
Oh.
What are you trying to take?
No.
I wanted to take a penny from his pocket, just to be petty.
He's on pretty high high alert. Let's see if he notices.
Oh god. These are...
Oh, Lord. Oh, he nat
no,
one.
Oh, no, what?
He didn't know.
He doesn't know!
You take You take 1 copper from him.
Yeah. Revenge! It's so sweet. And copper.
Copper?
I feel so fulfilled. This has
Okay.
made my night. I
All
now
right.
have 2 copper pieces, guys.
All right.
Two
Double
copper-
my money.
You're rich.
Not just 1 halfpenny, but 2 halfpennies.
That's 100% increase on the amount of copper you had.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bird thinking to himself, yeah, who's the real winner tonight? It's me.
Oh my god.
So.
Is there with other shows going and everything?
Mhm.
Not really noticing the wisdom save, but still curious from earlier if everyone seems like very like into the show. He'll look to
Yeah,
the person.
that's the thing. I have to
Yeah.
mention this. Those of you who saved the wisdom save, you have no idea that anything was even done.
Yeah.
It
But
is-
he'll look to one of the other people in the audience around him and like ask, how long has this show been going and when will it end?
Shh.
Alright?
Does Aegis join in on that shush?
Shh.
I'll take that as yes. Aegis shushes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I now have the absolute pleasure of introducing you to the great magician, Lulu. Our final act.
Bird mutters, finally.
So, what you see come out, there's suddenly smoke.
You're echoing stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
Cookie.
Sorry, I screwed it over. Anyway,
It's all good.
We're good.
from the smoke emerging that suddenly just like blasted into the center of the ring emerges a white masked, purple tuxedoed, long-eared, lavender curly hair and glowing purple eyes. Comes what you assume to be Lulu. He gives a deep bow. Everyone claps. And he stands upright again. And he goes, I need a volunteer.
Aegis' hand will raise up.
A lot of people's hands are raising up at this point as Lulu walks very slowly, looking, before stopping in front of you, Aegis. And he goes, "You'll do."
I'll do.
Alright. He has you stand up from your chair. And he leads you to center stage. As you are led to center stage, he does like a few simple tricks at first. He does a that's a lovely hat you have there. May I see it?
Oh, sure.
He takes your
Please
hat
be careful with it.
and he
Sounds
goes,
like he's flirting.
don't worry. I'll be careful with it. And then he, goes, with straw hats like this, one has to wonder what's hiding in there. And he reaches in, and suddenly a snake comes out of your hat. Before your eyes.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And he goes, here, hold this. And he has you, he goes, you're not afraid of snakes, are you?
Oh, not really.
Good.
Place I
And
come from, there are plenty of snakes.
he goes, give me your arm. Hold it out.
Gives him it. Holds out his left arm.
And he lets the snake curl around you. And he goes, and it will wake there. Do you have more than one hat?
No, that's my only hat.
That's your only hat? Oh. Don't worry, I'll be extra careful with it. And he punches a hole through the hat. He goes, oops, sorry, I thought something else was in there. Don't worry, we'll fix it up right away. And he goes, give me your other hand. We'll fix it together.
I'm charmed, so unfortunately I can't do shit.
Yeah. And
I give him my other hand.
yeah, and do some magical hocus pocus, and then Pwasa! Your hat is now fixed. It's as if no one punched through it at all.
Was that the mending spell?
A magician never reveals their secrets. You can take a seat. Oh, and give you the snake.
Well, I'm also a magician.
Bird calls, keep snake! Keep snake!
As you don't bring back the snake, he goes, it's alright. He makes a whistle sound, and the snake turns into smoke and flies back into his hands. He presses it.
You hear bird wail. No!
He presses his hands together, and out from his hands now comes a whole bunch of butterflies. And lots of people clap.
And I wish I was allowed to do something that cool here. As he goes back to his chair.
Okay. He goes, I am known for doing many other things.
Wait, why am I named Gary? I just noticed that. What the fuck?
One of them being something that not a lot of people can do. Bring out the box. And from above comes down a box. A box big enough to put a person in. As the box is put down, and you see coming from behind it is the woman that has that was from the rafters before, Hana. He goes, observe. And he has Hana placed into the box. He taps it a couple of times, claps his hands, and then opens the box, and then Hana is gone. People clap. Now let's bring her back. And he brings Hana back. And he goes, I need another volunteer who is brave to step into the beyond. And he starts walking slowly. A lot of people from the audience are not raising their hands up like they were before. They're kind of a little bit nervous, and people are like whispering, and it's just like, you do it. No, that's what you do it.
He just will raise his hand again.
He ignores you this time, Aegis.
Aww.
He, stops in front of Lenara, though.
It's the boobs.
He looks over to Lenara slowly, and he goes, follow me.
Lara would follow, mostly because even if Charm had succeeded, Lara has seen fuck all that wouldn't be in a standard circus.
Right, she's like, a lot of the things that you're seeing is from a standard circus. You are led up, Lenara, and he goes, are you nervous?
Not really, no.
No? You're brave?
Not really, no.
Well, just to show you, I already did it on Hana, but maybe I can do it on an object. And he scans you for a moment, he goes, the necklace you're wearing. Don't worry, I'll give it back.
That is one I cannot do.
No? Another object, then. Your instrument.
She would hand that one over.
Okay. As you hand that instrument over, he puts it in the box, taps it a couple of times, and the instrument is now gone. Taps it again. The instrument does not reappear, and he goes, oh, sorry. It's over here. And he pulls the instrument out from, well, behind you. Here you go.
Is it the same instrument?
Make a perception check.
I'd be able to instantly tell because I'm bound to it.
You're bound to it? It's the same instrument.
Yeah, okay. It's one of the items you got to bind to use.
Yeah.
She'd just smile and nod before,
Alright.
like, attaching it again to herself.
Yep. And he goes, now for the real deal. Please. Lovely... What's your name?
Lenara.
Lovely Lenara. Step inside the box.
She'd step into the box.
Okay. You... he goes, don't be afraid. And he closes up the box. Spins it around a couple of times. He gives it extra flair. Basically hyping up the crowd, saying like, what?
Do I feel the spin from the inside?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You feel the spin from the inside. It's very dark in there.
Is it an unnatural darkness?
It is.
Okay. Only asking because dark vision.
Yeah. As that happens, you suddenly feel the box stop, and you feel like you're somewhere else. You hear clapping in the distance. The spinning happens again. I just need to look up something very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There are several spells that could be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna send you a question. Boo.
Okay. Are you sending it on Discord or in Roll20?
And Roll20. You know, I might as well do it on Discord. Because Roll20 is being a butt to me. Oh,
Okay.
never mind. I found your stuff. There we go.
Oh, now it works.
Now it's working. There you go.
Let me check. I believe it was. Yes, because it requires achievement.
Alright. Just wanted to know. As you come back, what's your passive perception?
It's an entirely different tab, goddammit.
Yeah, sucks, right?
11. No, that's persuasion. Wrong one.
A bard with only an 11 persuasion.
18.
18?
Sorry, that's the total mod.
The total...
That would be 21 persuasion, but yeah, 18 passive perception.
18 passive perception. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask. You feel a hand brush up against your neck and then stop before you are back.
She would try and sleight of hand, because she's got quite reasonably fast hands, to try and grab her necklace and swap it with something else. Probably like a coin or something.
Sure, go ahead.
21.
All right. You feel that whatever was brushing up against your neck, take the coin instead.
Can I, with the same movement, try and palm my own necklace into my hand? So it, when I come back for it, looks like they've taken it.
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Okay. Alright. You come back from the darkness, and back into the light, and a lot of people cheer. And he goes, take a bow. I hope the darkness didn't try anything.
She just smiles slightly and goes, well, nothing that I wouldn't expect.
I would like to see you again later. Go back to your seat, though.
She'd nod and then head back to the seat.
Alright?
Again, this is still a standard fucking carnival.
Yeah, a standard carnival.
Trying to steal shit and charm people, it's standard.
And that's it. After that and a couple more tricks and spells and acts of wonder from the great Lulu, the show ends. And people go, thank you for coming to our lovely little circus. Please, please go out. Tell your friends. See our animals. view us again, we're here at least 2 more days. And, what do you guys do?
Well,
Does
you
the
know
charm
Bird is already
person-
making a beeline for the animals.
Hold on. Does the charm person wear off?
Does the charm person wear off?
It only lasts an hour. And once it fades, people know someone's charmed
Well,
them.
Nope.
Not always.
Nope.
So it's not faded. We're still charmed. Fuck.
You're still charmed.
And not when you're decharmed. There are ways to make it so you don't know you've been charmed.
Oh.
Yeah, and when this fades away, you're gonna have no idea that it happened. So,
Oh, this is a good show.
yeah.
It was quite the mystical show indeed.
You see that a lot of people get up from their seats and start, walking around. Some people stay behind, though. Still sitting down.
Oh, that does remind me. God, my mind's a bit cloudy. LSD, did you do what I asked?
I forgot.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It is a great
it's fine.
shame. It is a great shame.
Yes! Carry the Fearbolt.
Huh?
the what?
Damn it. Don't mention my references.
You
Well,
remember
now we're just-
Bird's voice was inspired by the Fearbolt.
Lenara just raised an eyebrow at Aegis and goes, "You do realize it's a carnival.
What?
Standard practice is charm magic, prestidigitation, dancing lights, transportation magic."
Well, forgive me. I have never been to one of these carnivals before. Wait, did you say charm magic?
You do realize that we basically walked into a bard's den. It's
Huh.
like standard practice for bards.
Well, regardless, there's just been something that still kind of irks me, despite everything. It's that.
I gotta go.
Alright. Not it.
Bird is with
Ah.
the animals.
I want to say
Stay
before
safe,
you go, Ed, as you go to see the animals, they are magnificent, but they look miserable.
So,
Oh, that's
still
not
standard
good.
circus.
Yeah.
Yes, time.
Yep, so-
Circus.
Still standard circus, but
Oh no.
Aegis
Oh
will
no.
say,
You hear a voice say out loud, echoing throughout the whole place. Come and see our curiosities from all around. And be sure to
Well,
come
no,
back
like-
for our night show.
Before I go, Mocha, before I go,
Yeah.
Bird is going to take 20 to fully scope out the place because he is already planning a heist.
Okay.
meanwhile, Aegis will continue what he was saying.
I don't think you can take a 20 in 5e.
It's up,
That's a Pathfinder
is up-
thing.
it is up to the DM as to whether or not we can do that.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, then
You're
when I
gonna
roll
have to-
investigation or perception?
Investigation, because you're investigating this place. And then you can
As-
go.
As Aegis was saying, it's
Alright,
just
that's
there
good.
is
Wow.
I'm planning a heist for next time. Or planning a rescue mission.
it's just there was one thing that seemed off about that entire show. That master of ceremonies. He looked rather stiff.
I
Despite-
mean, he probably had his elephants run away, which was one of his acts, and that would throw
That's-
anyone off.
That's not it, though. I know the kind of stiffness I saw. It was post rigor mortis.
And we're gonna end it right
Okay.
there.
Thank you.
Well, you know, I just raced undead, but yeah.
Okay, just hold on a moment here. We're gonna go.
Oh no!
Yep. And to be continued.
Yeah, it's just gonna pop.